The first thing that I need to do is set up the problem. So the problem reads 6.21 divided by 3. So I'm going to start by writing 6.21 divided by, and then I'll put the 3 on the outside. The divisor always goes on the outside. And the divisor is the number we really need to worry about having a decimal. If I don't see a decimal in the divisor, then I don't need to move any decimals. So I can go ahead and move this decimal up to the top at the very beginning of the problem. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and ask myself the question. So the question is, how many times does the divisor, which in this case the divisor is 3, go into the dividend? Well, I'm not going to look at the whole 6.21, I'm just going to focus on the 6. So how many times does the 3, that divisor, go into 6? So I'm going to look over here at this chart. And this chart tells me 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, etc. So how many times? 1 time. If a 3 went in 1 time, it would equal 3. 1 times 3 is 3. If a 3 went in 2 times, well, 2 times 3 is 6. If a 3 went in 3 times 3 is 9. So 3 goes into 6 2 times, because 2 times 3 is 6. So I put the answer to that question at the top. 3 goes into 6 2 times, I put that at the top. Now 3 times 2 is 6, so that goes underneath the 6. And I subtract. 6 minus 6 is 0. Then I bring down a 2, and I ask the question again. How many times does 3 go into? And this time it's 2. Well, 3 is larger than 2, so I would put 0. Every time you ask this question, you have to put a number at the top. So in this case, it is 0 times. Then I have to bring down again. So I bring down a 1, and I ask the question again. How many times does 3 go into 21? And I look back at my chart, and I see exactly 7 3s gives me 21. So I put a 7 at the top. 7 times 3 is 21, so I put that below 21, and then I subtract, and I get a remainder of 0, and you can see that there's nothing to bring down. So if there's a 0 here and nothing to bring down, then we are finished. And the answer is 2.07, or formally we would say this 2 and 7/100ths. So I'll type that in, and then I can see if I got it correct. And it shows that I did get number 1 correct.